The film takes an unexpected turn, opening in an FBI safe house. Agents William and his colleague question the mother about her involvement in brokering an arms deal between ex-SAS Captain Adrian Lovell and arms dealer Hector Alvarez. Threatened by both ex-lovers, she faces danger during the FBI interrogation, highlighting the urgency of the situation. These people also want to kill the mother as the FBI agent William asks questions about Hector and Adrian. She repeatedly tells them that this place is not secure, and Adrian can come here anytime. It is clear that the mother has all the evidence of the bad things Adrian and Hector have done in the past, and that's why both of them want to kill her. While Agent William maintains patience, his colleague grows skeptical. Meanwhile, Lovell attacks the safe house. The attack starts from outside the house, and all the FBI agents start dying one by one, including William's colleague. After William is wounded and other agents are killed, the mother rescues him and crafts a homemade bomb with the common things of the house. In a tense confrontation with Lovell, she gets stabbed in the womb in the bathroom but manages to incapacitate him with a burning explosion. The surprise of her pregnancy adds a new layer to the story, as she was pregnant during the whole interrogation scene. Lovell might be the father or her child. Following the incident, the mother delivers her baby prematurely in a hospital. The FBI senior updates her on Lovell's missing body and arranges protection for the newborn with a foster family. Realizing the ongoing threat, she unwillingly relinquishes parental rights. Setting conditions for the child's well-being, the mother visits William, giving him 3 conditions. The child will have a life as ordinary as possible. She'll get a photo every birthday. And if there's trouble, you let me know. The mother relocates to a remote cabin in Alaska with support from her former Army colleague, Johns. 12 years later, William contacts her for a meeting in Ohio, revealing that ATF's bust in Mexico uncovered a photo of her daughter Zoe in the possession of Hector's men, meaning they might want to get their revenge by going through Zio to get to her. While William and the mother are shadowing Zoe playing at a park, Hector's men abduct her, prompting the mother to gun down several of them before escaping the cops with William. Although William assumes it's a ransom situation, the mother believes Zoe's kidnapping is a ploy to draw her out of hiding. They decide to investigate in Havana, Cuba, hoping to find a lead on Zoe's location. Capturing Tarantula, Hector's lieutenant, they both interrogate him and ask for Zoe's location. Initially resistant, but after getting beaten up by the mother for a while, Tarantula eventually reveals, under the mother's persistent questioning, that Zoe is being held at Hector's residence, known as the Plantation. This location holds significance as it was the same place where Hector lived with the mother during their love relationship. During the night, as William tends to his injuries caused by Tarantula's men, the mother helps him clean his injuries. He questions the mother about why she saved him during the FBI safe house attack 12 years ago. The mother explains that, even during interrogation, William showed a humane side by offering him water. She tells William that you are the type of man who is worth saving. Intrigued, William delves into the mother's involvement in the complex web of events. She explains the tale of her deployment in Afghanistan, where she initially encountered Captain Adrian Lovell, who was her chief at the time. Lovell later introduced her to arms dealer Hector Alvarez. The mother acknowledges her past romantic relationship with both men, but emphasizes that everything changed when she discovered their connection to child trafficking. We learn that the mother was stationed in Afghanistan when she first encountered Lovell, an ex-SAS trainer who recognizes her exceptional skills and envisions her as a valuable asset in building his empire. Lovell was a headhunter who provided influential and powerful people with anything they wanted that they couldn't get through legitimate means, mostly weapons including Soviet PKM machine guns, rocket launchers, and M18 Claymore mines. We also learn that the mother is stationed in a guard tower and encounters Hector Alvarez, a man stealing weapons from her base. Recognizing an opportunity to strike a deal with Lovell and earn a substantial commission, however, when she discovers their involvement in child trafficking, she distances herself from both and decides to expose them to the FBI, setting off a chain of events that put her life in jeopardy. When William asks about Zoe's biological father, the mother claims that Zoe is only her daughter, a sad revelation that underscores the depth of her commitment. The next day, infiltrating a heavily guarded residence, the mother skillfully eliminates Hector's armed guards one by one, using her combat skills. Upon breaching the house, she proceeds to kill the remaining guards, reaching the corridors with precision. Her ultimate goal is to reach Zoe's room, where she successfully rescues her daughter, ensuring her safety with William. Yet the mission is far from complete. Returning to the house, the mother confronts Hector, the orchestrator of all the mess. A tense discussion happens between Hector and the mother, with Hector asking her if she sells her soul to the devil. But how come she is still as beautiful as she was when we both were romantically involved with each other? Despite his threats to harm both the mother and her daughter, she stands resolute. After an intense talk, the mother kills Hector and burns his entire house down. With Zoe, her daughter, and William by her side, they return to America from Cuba. The mother, aware of the persistent danger, makes the difficult choice to separate from her daughter once again, ensuring Zoe's continued safety. Tragedy strikes on their journey home when a collision leaves William severely injured. As Zoe's biological mother arrives at the scene, Adrian is aiming a gun against William. In a harrowing turn of events, Adrian fatally shoots William, but they both manage to escape with the help of a car explosion. Concerned for Zoe's safety, the mother decides that returning her to her foster parents is no longer an option. She calls her second mother, assuring her that she will bring Zoe home once safety is guaranteed. Initially resistant, Zoe eventually agrees to accompany the mother with the promise of returning home when ready. The mother, aware of the future danger from Adrian, redirects their path to Alaska. In the secluded wilderness, she imparts essential survival skills, self-defense techniques, and knowledge of small arms to Zoe, preparing her for the challenges ahead. At first, Zio and the mother have a little fight because Zio wants to know why someone named Adrian is after her, but the mother refuses to answer. Eventually, they start to connect, but when the mother discovers that Lovell and a group of mercenaries are on their way, she decides to leave Zoe with Jones. Feeling abandoned once again, Zoe talks with Jones, who advises her to judge the mother by her actions, not just words. Finding a letter from the mother, explaining that everything she did was for Zoe, changes Zoe's mind. She decides to return to the cabin and help her mother against the impending attackers. In a showdown, the mother faces Lovell and his men. She manages to defeat all of Lovell's men but is knocked out during a fight with Lovell himself. Lovell seizes Zoe and speeds away, but when the mother regains consciousness, she summons her last strength to shoot at Lovell's car. Despite being injured, she keeps trying until she breaks down in fear of losing her daughter again. Then, miraculously, a bullet from her gun hits Adrian, revealing that Zoe pushed him out of the car. The mother and daughter reunite, and with their criminal pursuers eliminated, the mother fulfills her promise by safely returning Zoe to her foster parents. Although Zoe's real mother doesn't live with her, she always stays close, and Zoe is aware of her presence.